Okay, so the next coin is XLM, Stellar Lumens. And I think what we discussed last time was this ascending triangle. And we expected it to probably come down here to this particular support level here, 0.31, or like dip down into this demand zone ranging from 0.29 to 0.315. And at the moment, that seems to be happening. And the reason why I expected this is pretty simple. I would explain that, but before I actually get into the details, I want to direct your attention to the FXStreet YouTube channel. If you love the content that we put out and if you want to stay informed with the content, make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon. And if you like what I do, you can follow me on Twitter at Mangyako with 0 at the end. Right, I put out a lot of technical stuff, a newsletter once a week, and yeah, the trades that I want to take, that sort of stuff. So back to XLM, so lumens. So let me just back it up, explain to you from the beginning. What I see here is an ascending triangle where it is where XLM is forming equal highs at 0.426 and higher lows. And this has been the case since 4th June. So far, it's been consolidating in this particular pattern for 167 days. That's more than 5 months. So the last time we discussed it, XLM kind of broke out above the 0.42 resistance level, but quickly reversed it and then closed below it. So since then, XLM has been going lower, right? And as you might have already noticed, XLM or XRP, the remittance tokens, aren't kind of showing strength, and people are not really interested in buying these tokens. So hence the consolidation, right? And the last time we discussed this, I was looking at this particular support level here, 0.318, and expected it to come down here, form a retest of the support level, maybe even go lower, so that we could retest the inclined trend line here, support trend line of the ascending triangle, or maybe call this the hypotenuse of the triangle, right? So what I see right now is really interesting because so as you can see, this is like, you can probably consider this as a first tap, second tap, and then another dip here would be a triple tap, right? So I'm looking at this triple tap, and as I've mentioned it in a lot of my videos, a triple tap setup is really, really good and often leads to a good spike, right? And so even though this triple tap may not lead to a breakout out of this ascending triangle, which is predicting 50% upswing to, probably 6.65, it would still be a good trade to take. I think if you look at it, you could probably, let's assume that I'm going to enter long here, and I would wait for the retest of this supply zone here, 0.40. It would still be a 25% upswing, potential 25% upswing. So yeah, this is what I'm expecting for XLM, and it's kind of positioned far better than VeChain was. So I just did a VeChain video. I'm not sure which video is going to be updated first, but if you do watch the VeChain video, it's kind of in the middle because it broke out of a pattern, a bullish pattern, and now it's slithered its way back into the pattern. So which is kind of weird because it kind of falls in the no man's land, and it's kind of hard to predict that. But with stellar lumens, it's looking pretty good. There's an inclined support level here, and then you have this demand zone here ranging from 0.29 to 0.31. You also have this support level here, 0.318. So it's a trifecta of support that's gonna be present here. So any downswing would be really good for VeChain right now. So that is something to look out for. Triple tap followed by a 25% upswing for XLM, right? As apart from that, right, the overall bullish scenario remains the same. In the time, or like probably when we do get a breakout above the 0.426 resistance level, I would not be inclined to enter long. I would just wait for a retest of the support level here, like something like this, just move out of it and then come back, retest it. So I would probably enter long on the retest of the support level here. In that particular case, I would be looking at these support levels, these resistance levels here, which is 0.5, 0.6, and 0.65. Right, the theoretical targets for this ascending triangle forecast that a 50% upswing is possible So measuring 50% from the breakout point, which is 0.426, would put XLM at roughly 0.643, 0.65. So that's what I'm looking to take some profits off. But then again, that's a long-term scenario to and a bullish scenario, right? In the case that XLM fails to hold above 0.1, 0.31, or probably this particular supply zone's lower limit, which is approximately 0.30, then I would expect it to face a bearish breakout where it would come down here and then enter this very minute demand zone ranging from 0.25 to 0.27. This would obviously it would invalidate the bullish scenario and suggest that the buyers are not ready yet. So in this particular scenario, I would also expect it to form some sort of a double bottom formation, probably do a relief bounce where it goes up here to 0.31, retests it. And so not quite sure, because right here, it could probably come down again or it could go up again, right? So this is the bearish case scenario. So to summarize my thesis on Stellar is there's a trifecta of support at 0.31, 0.30. That's where I'm expecting XLM to see some sort of reaction where the buyers step in and push it higher, right? As far as the take profit levels are concerned, I would probably take half my position off at 0.36 and then let the other half ride to 0.39, probably 0.40. And this upswing here to 0.40 would constitute roughly a 40% upswing. But apart from that, if we do get a daily close above 0.426, 0.43, then I would wait for a retest of that level again to confirm that it's the breakout is successful, in which case I would be looking to take profit at 0.50, 0.60, and the final piece of my position at 0.65. But if the trifecta of support fails to hold, then I'm expecting Stellar Lumens to head down into this demand zone here, ranging from 0.25 to 0.27, where I would expect Stellar to form a makeshift double bottom and then try to head higher. So this would be another 18, 19, 20% upswing. Yeah, this is my take on Stellar Lumens.